We'll try to get back on. We had some issues with Facebook. Do want to let you know if we continue to have those issues, you can always go to our YouTube channel because I think our YouTube is streaming well. So we apologize to anyone that we just dropped for a moment. 59 is our correct score, second quarter, 6 minutes to go. Stanberry has it, working around. Dias has it, right wing. Gets it to Adcock. They go to Schieber. Her little runner doesn't go. Tipped around. Barnett comes up with it. So we apologize for the break. If we have another issue, remember we were able to stay on YouTube as three-pointer by Sunderman, and South Harrison extends it out 18-9, so 2 threes in a row, and Stanberry able to get a timeout there, trying to stop the run here by South Harrison. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Reminder again, we had some issues with Facebook, so we ended the stream and restarted. If we continue to have issues with Facebook, we may just stream to YouTube. So if you are on Facebook watching, make sure to also be able to follow us on YouTube. We'll try to let everyone know that if we have any issues, that's where we will be. As South Harrison leads 18-9, 5:39 to go here. As we will wait to both teams coming out here. So it'll be Stanberry basketball. So we get some water cleared up in front of the Stanberry bench. South Harrison LS is out there. Stanberry tipped away by Owens. It'll stay here, and then it's on the floor. We got a scrum for it. Barnett comes up with it and gets it to Lexi Hunter. Her three no good. She'll chase it down. Can't come up with it. So it'll be Stanberry basketball. Dias gets it. And then she travels. Ambry Hunter will check back in. Checks in for Owens. Be South Harrison basketball. Lexi Hunter has it up high. Handoff to Estes. She picks up her dribble. Now leaves it for Hunter. Picks up her dribble. Now Ambry Hunter has it. Leaves it Barnett in the corner. That three's good. South Harrison, 3 threes in a row. They've extended this lead out 21-9. I'd mentioned they had not shot well their last couple of games from outside. And here Dias has it. She'll look to drive, and she's fouled inside and gets it to fall.
Dias draws the foul. Foul's on Barnett. That's her first, team first.
Dias at the line. Gets that one to go. Old-fashioned three-point play. A little token pressure in the backcourt. Ambry Hunter gets it back to her sister, Lexi Hunter. She'll look to drive, gets to the elbow, picks up her dribble, swings it into the corner to Ambry Hunter. Drives baseline, swings it to Barnett for three. That one's short. That rebound grabbed around and held ball, stays with South Harrison. South Harrison has it. Barnett works it to Estes, who gets it up and in. South Harrison gets it back. Estes, nice pass to Ambry Hunter. Quickly the other way. Cameron has it, and boy, almost the backcourt there. So they get the ball to Stoll. Swing it around to Merrigan, high right wing. She looks inside. 25-12. Stoll drives to the lane, leaves it for Merrigan at the left elbow. Back to Cameron. She'll drive to the right block. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out. It'll stay with Stanberry. Adcock chases it down. Now back to Stoll. Drives past the defender. Tries to leave it for Dias. It goes wide. She chases it down. Then they work it inside, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Stanberry as Addison Graham makes her way onto the court for the first time for Stanberry. 3:30 to go here. Second quarter. Lexi Hunter dribbles to the left elbow, kicks it to Barnett, drives in the lane, leaves it for Sherrill. Riley Sherrill has it tipped away. Lexi Hunter can't come up with it, and it goes out of bounds. Stanberry able to handle it. Get it in to Merrigan. Now let me get that a little wider. Dias has it. Adcock resets, looks to drive, leaves it to Merrigan, left wing, deep left wing. Thought about a three, now kicks it up top to Stoll. Dias has it right wing. Merrigan, top of the key. Drives to the elbow, kicks it, leaves it for Graham. To Dias, back to Graham. Merrigan, keep working that backside. Trying to find high post, tipped away by Lexi Hunter, but it ends up with Stanberry, and Adcock will go to the line.
Shooting foul on Barnett. That's her second, team second. Puts Adcock to the line.
So 25-12. Rory Fitzgerald, Piper Malloy back in. Sherrill, Lexi Hunter out, as well as Bailey Barnett. Abby Owens back in as well. That one no good. Rebound, Amory Hunter can't come up with it. And then off of South Harrison, Abby Owens diving. So I mentioned we did have an issue with Facebook tonight on tonight's stream. Dias has it. Had an open three, gives it up. Gets it to Adcock over in the right wing. She'll dribble up a little higher, reverse back, leave it for Graham. She drives around the defender, and she's fouled on her way to the hoop, and she'll shoot two. If we have another issue with Facebook, I just put a post on there that we will stream solely to YouTube. And if you don't follow us on YouTube, just Bulldog Sports TV. The free throw goes in for Graham, 25-13. Stanberry trying to chip away at the South Harrison lead here before half. 2:23 to go. Graham gets them both, so off the bench gets a couple free throws. Malloy has it, looks to drive, leaves it too hard underneath for Fitzgerald, but it'll stay with South Harrison. Katea Sunderman checks in for Estes, who had some nice minutes. Score, an assist off a steal. Owens gets it in. Fitzgerald swings it. Back to Owens. Almost left it a little wide. Malloy looks to drive, leaves it underneath to Fitzgerald. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. Puts it off the backboard, no good. Stanberry comes away with the rebound. Dias has it far side. We had a loose ball over there. They're going to call foul on Stoll. Her first. Second team foul. Dias comes to the bench as Schieber checks back in. South Harrison will be Malloy. Looks to drive. Drives down the right side. Leaves it out for Sunderman. She drives. Spins away at the free throw line. Malloy had it. Into the lane. To Owens. Left corner. She'll dribble up and reset the offense. Swing it over to the high post to Fitzgerald. Nice find underneath. Nice find underneath to Ambry Hunter from Fitzgerald. Stanberry can't get it to go, and she hits the deck. She's grimacing a little bit, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul is on Graham, and he'll send Embry Hunter to the line. 25-14, minute 26 to go. That free throw, the back iron, no good. Embry Hunter will get a second shot at it, gets that one to fall. South Harrison sets up some pressure. For the most part, Stanberry has handled it. They do again this time. Adcock drives through the lane, scoops it up and under, and gets it to go. She split the defenders. Got it to go. Malloy has it. Drives left. Gets the defenders spin around. She puts it up and under. Can't get it to go, but rebound on the other side. Fitzgerald can't get it to fall, but she'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on Adcock. That's her second. Fourth team foul. Fitzgerald, sophomore lefty at the line. That one uses a lot of the rim, but doesn't fall. 10-point South Harrison lead, minute 2 to go. Again, make sure to let us know where you're watching from. Appreciate everyone tuned in here. And Fitzgerald rattles that one in. Stanberry beats it, gets it to Merrigan. Work it down underneath, and it's Adcock fouled on her way to the hoop. Stanberry, last couple of times, has been able to drive and get some contact and go to the line. That's the 14th foul on South Harrison. That is the first foul on Owens. We'll be shooting the rest of the way. Only 15.8 to go here. First free throw doesn't go from Adcock. That one, nothing but net. 10-point game. Malloy quickly gets it up. Looks to drive, gets to the left elbow. Leaves it for Owens. Owens rejects the screen, gets it to Malloy in the corner. She'll dribble across the lane, up top of the key, keeps her dribble. Now leaves it for Fitzgerald. She'll look to drive. She'll drive in, tied up, and then stolen away by Stanberry. It'll be Adcock driving, picks up her dribble. Boy, it's tipped away, but right to Stoll. Leaves it to Merrigan. Adcock gets the screen underneath, puts it up, and gets it to go. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, clock running. South Harrison needing to do something. Embry Hunter has it. She'll take a three at the buzzer and doesn't draw any iron. 27-19, 8-point lead. So Stanberry was able to chip away and get it down to 8 before the half. We'll have to see what each team does at half to reset. And so we'll step away, come back for more here at South Harrison Stanberry basketball on Bulldog Sports TV. We'll hear from our sponsors. Be back after this commercial break.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor? Come to El Nopal, where every bite tastes like home. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to delectable desserts, El Nopal brings the true taste of Mexico to your table. And now, we can bring the fiesta to you. Book the El Nopal food truck for birthdays, weddings, or any special event. And let us serve up tradition on wheels. El Nopal, authentic Mexican food made with love.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. For each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by a branch today to get your Mascot Debit Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Bethany Building Center is your locally owned source for quality building supplies, lumber, hardware, plumbing, and electrical needs. Whether you're starting new construction, tackling a remodel, or putting up a pole barn or shed, our team is here to help. we're proud to carry a full line of steel power equipment, including trimmers, chainsaws, and pressure washers, as well as trusted power tools from top brands like Milwaukee and DeWalt. Bethany Building Center, everything for the builder and the do-it-yourselfer.
Love is in the air. This is Rhonda at Little Clara's Garden, and we have just what you need for Valentine's Day. Flowers, balloons, candy bouquets, stuffed animals, and more. Whether it's roses or wildflowers, we have what her heart desires. Call 425-3000, come see us, 1508 Main Street, or shop online at littleclarasgarden.com. Happy Valentine's Day!
This is the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show on Bulldog Sports TV. Remember, no one knows the country like they do.
All right, welcome into United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show as South Harrison cheerleaders performing here at the half. South Harrison girls lead 27-19 over Stanberry at the half. They got it out to 14 with a few threes that South Harrison was able to hit. Stanberry able to get the ball to the hoop, go to the free throw line a few times, and close out, make a little run of their own to get it down to an 8-point game here at the half. And so it was nip and tuck throughout the first quarter, even the early part of the second, and then South Harrison was able to pull away again with some outside shooting. They didn't necessarily get a lot of points off their press as the seniors here are getting ready. We'll go ahead and show it to go up, and my daughter, one of them there, and the 4 senior cheerleaders with Julie Flores, Hayden Humphrey, Layden Crawford, and Lucy Rainey all there. We'll show them there as a senior night here for South Harrison, and then we'll come back here to our halftime show, United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. And again, 27-19 is the score. We mentioned both these teams come in, and it is South Harrison 7-0 in the GRC. They've got one Grand River Conference game left. Remember, Stanberry, South Harrison no longer in the same conference, and South Harrison has one more game versus Putnam County this week to try to go undefeated in the GRC for the 4th year in a row. Stanberry and Albany both at 7-1 in the GRC West lead that on the girls' side. And so we figured to have a good game tonight, and we have so far. And the fact that Stanberry was able to push it to an 8-point game makes it really interesting because South Harrison has struggled in the third quarter. I believe they got outscored by 10 or 11 points against Buchanan last week here at home. And then in that Savannah game in the Hamilton Tournament Championship, it was the same thing. It was within striking distance at the half, and then it was Savannah able to stretch it out there in the third quarter. Talking to Coach Kel Watson, something that South Harrison knows they need to do, and he said he was going to make sure that his team realized, hey, we cannot come out in the third quarter and lay an egg, especially now, right, we're in an 8-point game. Let Stanberry make a run here, and it is senior night. South Harrison, a number of seniors, they want to make sure they finish it off right here tonight on senior night. And if you're Stanberry, a younger team, you're wanting to play the spoiler here. And it'll be interesting to see how South Harrison comes out. Do they come out on fire? Do they come out the way they have the last couple games? And so we'll have to wait and see. We'll go ahead and step away here on the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. Be back for more from South Harrison High School. Stanberry, South Harrison, after this commercial break.
Harrison County Community Hospital, your trusted hometown healthcare provider. We're here for you with a 24-hour emergency department, inpatient and outpatient care, and a full range of health services. Our primary care clinics in Bethany, Eagleville, and Pattonsburg are here to meet your everyday health needs. And we're growing with you. Soon we'll open our brand new state-of-the-art hospital. At Harrison County Community Hospital, you'll find compassionate, dependable care. Nowhere are you more important than right here. Looking for a fresh style? Come to Hairspray Salon, your full-service destination for beauty. From cuts, coloring, and perms to flawless formal styles and makeup, our stylists do it all. Treat yourself with gel, dip, or acrylic nails, plus relaxing pedicures and professional waxing services. Need a thoughtful gift? Ask about our gift certificates. Hairspray Salon is open Monday through Friday, with Saturdays available by appointment. Feel confident, look beautiful at Hairspray Salon.
Have friends or family coming to Bethany? Give them a home away from home at Hidden Acres Cabin Rentals. In the rolling hills of Bethany, our cozy cabins start at $140 a night and include everything guests need to relax: private space, modern amenities, and a peaceful country setting. Book a cabin today at hiddenacrescabinrentals.com or call 660-373-9927. Hidden Acres Cabins. Comfort for your guests, just minutes from you.
All right, CF Rennie back here. United Country Nelson Real Estate halftime show. Welcome in South Harrison School Board President Nick Fitzgerald in Mexico, and so we welcome him in. Everyone that is watching, I want to remind you again, we did have an issue with Facebook earlier, so we had to restart the live stream. If that were to happen again, we were able to sustain it on YouTube, and I went ahead and put a post on Facebook that if we drop off Facebook, that's where you'll be able to find us. So hopefully you are able to get on YouTube as well. Just look up Bulldog Sports TV. You'll see the purple icon, white bulldog, and make sure to follow us there as well. As sometimes with technology, you just never know which way it's going to go. And so we appreciate everyone that's found us back again here as we get ready for the second half here in just a little bit. And it is 27-19, 8-point lead for South Harrison. They were up by 14. They made, I think it was 3 threes in a row. Started out by Lexi Hunter, and then they hit a couple more threes. Extended that lead out to double digits. It stayed there in the 12 to 14 range, and then Stanberry was able to continue to chip away, not only defensively holding South Harrison from scoring, but they were able to work the ball in. And the difference here has been Stanberry's ability to get the ball to the rim and go to the free throw line. And so South Harrison is overextended sometimes defensively, trying to deny outside, and then it's been Stanberry's ability to drive and get the ball to the hoop that has helped them get back into this ball game. As Stanberry making their way out onto the court here. And 27-19 is your score. And we'll step away, be back for the second quarter. After this, again, thank you for tuning in here, United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
Green Hills Insurance, LLC of Bethany is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency providing coverage since 1996. They're licensed to operate in Missouri, Iowa, and Kansas, offering competitive rates with top carriers. They can insure a wide variety of risks, including home, farm, auto, boats, RVs, equipment, business owners, commercial buildings, bonds, and more. Located on the south side of the square in Bethany, stop by or give them a call at 660-425-7900. At Green Hills Insurance, if you need it insured, they've got you covered.
Remember when filling up your car meant more than just pumping gas? At Bethany Fuel Depot, we're bringing that service back. We'll fill your tank, clean your windshield, and send you on your way with a smile, just like the good old days. Inside, you'll find a general store with vintage candy, nostalgic treats, and unique gifts. We're open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., with pumps available 24/7. Find us across from Petty John's, Bethany Fuel Depot, full service and full of charm.
All right, CF Rennie back here as we get ready to start the third quarter. It'll be Stanberry basketball. They get the ball in, get into the half court to Schieber. Swinging around to Adcock for Merrigan. Back to Merrigan, top of the key. South Harrison still in man-to-man, I think. They're moving around. Adcock gets it in the lane, puts off the backboard, up and in.
For 2.
South Harrison gets it in. Lexi Hunter will walk it up. She'll look to drive right. Leaves it for Cheryl for 3. It leaves it long. Rebound, Stanberry, and then Ambry Hunter got it into Lexi Hunter, who gets fouled underneath. So, boy, South Harrison end up with the steal off the rebound on the tip, and Ambry Hunter chased it down, then got it to her sister Lexi, who gets the first points of the half for South Harrison. We've mentioned South Harrison has struggled the last couple games in the third quarter, coming out a little slow as Hunter can't get the second one to go. Adcock has it. Swinging around to Cameron from Schieber. Back to Adcock. Cameron left wing. Into the corner to Schisler. South Harrison getting a trap there. South Harrison maybe. Definitely a little zone here. As Stanberry trying to figure it out. Schisler gets it in the high post. Can't get it, but the rebound. Adcock gets it. So South Harrison, that's sometimes what a zone will do. You do not necessarily rebound well. And then Ambry Hunter trips coming across the baseline. Adcock will bring it across. Stanberry work it into Merrigan. Now to Adcock, tipped away, but stays with it. Stanberry. Cameron has it. Back to Adcock. High post to Schieber. Merrigan gets it across the lane, and there's going to be a foul. As Schieber had it by Ambry Hunter. He got pinned on the backside of that. I think they said third foul on Ambry Hunter. No one off the bench. Cameron gets it in to Adcock, leaves it for Schieber. She puts it up, can't get it, gets her own rebound though. Here's that run, third quarter. In the timeout, South Harrison's now a 3-point game. 6:07 to go. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. Be back after this.
When it comes to keeping your wheels rolling, Advanced Tire has you covered. From passenger and light duty to commercial and agricultural tires, they stock all major brands and sizes. Their team handles mounting, balancing, tire repairs, rotations, and motor vehicle inspections quickly and reliably. And for hard-working local farmers, Advanced Tire offers on-the-farm tire repair service to keep your operation moving. Family owned for 17 years, Advanced Tire is proud to serve the Bethany area with fast, dependable, community-rooted service.
United Country Nelson Real Estate is your trusted place to go when looking to buy or sell. Licensed in 3 states, our team of experienced agents is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a home in town, wide open farmland, hunting and recreational property, or that perfect piece of land to call your own. With United Country Nelson Real Estate, you get the best of both worlds. Personal hometown service backed by nationwide exposure. Find us online at nelsonsoldit.com, and remember, no one knows the country like we do.
All right, CF Rennie back here. This will be South Harrison basketball on the far side. They'll get it into Abby Owens. She'll bring it across. Leaves it for Ambry Hunter. Swing it to Lexi Hunter. Thought about a 3. Looks inside to Barnett. Behind her back into the lane. Kicks it out to Owens. Across the lane. Gets it to Barnett. Owens now has it outside. Stanberry doing a nice job defensively. They've made a run here. Ambry Hunter shoots it over the backboard. I think she was looking to try to get a call. Did not get it. Good defense by Stanberry. Adcock will walk it up. A chance for Stanberry to tie the ball game. Merrigan has it to Hunt. Out to Adcock. Checked by Lexi Hunter. Back into the corner to Merrigan. Stanberry, lots of action across that lane. Gets it to Schisler into the corner. Schieber. High post Merrigan. Adcock looks to drive. Pulls up just shy. Can't get it to drop. Rebound. Schisler was trying to get it. Couldn't come up with it. Ends up out of bounds. It'll be South Harrison basketball. Lexi Hunter gets it across midcourt. Owens in the left corner. Dribbles across the free throw line. Leaves it a little wide for Ambry Hunter. She'll look to drive. Lexi Hunter now has it left wing 3. Leaves it long. Rebound Adcock. And then a foul by Owens. 90 feet away. Not the foul you want, or her second team foul. And that gets Katea Sunderman and Piper Malloy in for Owens and Sherrill. Adcock brings it up. Swing it around through Cameron to Merrigan inside to Schisler. Gets it up and in. 1 point game. South Harrison has been dormant offensively here. That time working inside to Barnett. Sends it back out to 3. Cameron gets over to Sheever. To Merrigan, tipped away by South Harrison. Sunderman ends up with it. She's in some traffic, gets it to Ambry Hunter. She'll reset it with Malloy. Looks to drive. Drives inside, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Lexi Hunter. Thought about a 3. Drives, puts off the backboard up and in. South Harrison making a little run. Back out to 5. Remember, it was 8 at halftime. Schieber has it. Gets it across to Cameron. Inside to Schisler. She works underneath the lane, gets it to Schieber, and then she is blocked by and fouled by Ambry Hunter, I believe. That is the 4th foul on Ambry Hunter. 3rd foul. There we go. But since Stanberry line, Schieber free throw swishes through. That does get, though, just the 3rd on Hunter, but 3:40 to go in the 3rd gets Rory Fitzgerald in. Free throw swishes through. 29-32. Lexi Hunter has it. Drives, kicks it to Sunderman. And we're going to have an illegal screen on Bailey Barnett. She shot that leg out there a little bit. Gives the ball back to Stanberry. Her 3rd, team 4th. That gets Ella Estes off the bench. She'll check in for Barnett. Adcock brings it up. Kicks it to Merrigan. Cameron to Adcock. Looks to drive, finds Schisler underneath, leaves it short. Rebound, Fitzgerald. Lexi Hunter up to Estes. Her pass stolen away by Adcock. And then we've got a foul in the backcourt. That's going to send Stanberry to the line. Second one on Malloy. Fifteen foul, 3 minutes to go. So Stanberry an opportunity, and they've shot fairly well from the free throw line to do some damage here in this 3rd period. Leave that one short to Schieber. Second free throw up and through. 2 point game. Lexi Hunter has it. Cross midcourt. Gets a screen, looks to drive, drives into traffic, kicks it out to Katea Sunderman. Sunderman drives across the lane, now leaves it for Estes, back to Malloy. She'll look to drive into traffic. Nice pass underneath to Fitzgerald. Can't get it to go off the backboard. Estes tried to get it back for South Harrison. Can't. Stanberry chance to tie or go ahead here. That time, a lot of contact in the lane. The ball comes loose. Lexi Hunter the other way. Steps through, gets it up off the backboard and in, and she'll go to the free throw line.
That's her second.
Eva Cameron called for the foul, her second team foul. Lexi Hunter chance for the 3-point play to extend this lead. Gets it to go from the free throw line. Stanberry has it. Adcock gets it to Schisler. Sheever, Adcock. They get that cross screen. Couldn't get it, but Cameron puts it up. Can't get it to fall, and then it's knocked around, and it'll be South Harrison basketball. 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. Lexi Hunter. She'll take a three. The defense backs off, and she rims it in. So South Harrison extends it back to where it was at the half, back to an 8-point lead. Stanberry closed it to 2. Now they'll work inside to Schisler, puts it off the backboard, up and in. South Harrison quickly the other way. Malloy has it. Kick it to Sunderman for 3. That one too long. Rebound, Stanberry. There'll be Schieber the other way. And she is fouled by Fitzgerald. It's one of those, Fitzgerald did a good job hustling back. She just brought that left hand down a little bit on the shot. So Schieber at the line, misses that one long. Stoll into the game for Stanberry, checks in for Cameron. Owens in for Estes for South Harrison. Minute 20 to go here. Second free throw from Schieber is up and in. Dias comes in. She'll check in for Schieber. It'll be South Harrison ball. They'll go into the deep corner, almost threw it away. Owens able to go get it. Sunderman looks to drive, nowhere to go with it. Gets it to Malloy, she'll drive. Kick it to Owens, left corner, inside to Fitzgerald. Tries to get away from the defender, puts off the board, no good. Lexi Hunter goes up to get the rebound. She'll dribble it out. She's in traffic, has it knocked away by Adcock. Adcock looks to drive, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. That's where Stanberry's done a good job, is they've been able to drive in those situations and at least draw some contact. That's, I believe, the 7th team foul in South Harrison. So Adcock gets the free throw down, back to a 4-point game. Gets the second, can't go, too long. Malloy looks to drive, leaves it for Fitzgerald, but it doesn't. The ball, bounce pass didn't come up high enough. Another turnover for South Harrison, gives the ball back to Stanberry. 40.9 on the clock here in the third. Opportunity for Stanberry to dig into this South Harrison lead again. Make it tight going into the fourth quarter. Stoll, Merrigan, Adcock. Again, Schisler on the backside. Stanberry couldn't come up with it, though. Stanberry will show some pressure. South Harrison gets in, 25 seconds to go. Get it to Lexi Hunter. She'll drive the middle lane, had the ball stuck on her leg. Official said it come loose, so no travel. 12 seconds to go. Malloy has it. She'll leave it under for Fitzgerald. Kick it out for 3 from Sunderman. That one's too long, over the top of everything. Stanberry has it. They won't get anything off, and we'll stop there. 38-34, South Harrison lead. We'll be back for the final period after this commercial break.
At Pettyjohn Auto Center, we put customers first, making car buying easy and stress-free with honest pricing and no hidden fees. Choose from 9 trusted brands of new cars: Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, plus more than 250 quality pre-owned vehicles. Our service department is here to keep you on the road with confidence. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bethany, Albany, and Trenton, or browse our inventory anytime at pettyjohnauto.com.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most. To find your local agent, visit shelterinsurance.com.
See Agent Shane Jones in Bethany for all of your insurance needs.
All right, CF Rennie back here. Fourth quarter getting ready to start. It will be South Harrison ball to begin the final quarter. Abby Owens will inbound on the far side. Gets it to Piper Malloy, brings it across midcourt. Almost had it tipped away by Stoll. Lexi Hunter able to end up with it. Dribbles into traffic, kicks it to Owens for three, and she rattles it in. Stanberry quickly the other way. Schieber has it, and they'll reset. Tries to get it cross court over to Adcock, and it ends up going out of bounds. So not a great start to the final period for Stanberry. On an unforced error there. Lexi Hunter brings it across. She's isolated on that right side. She'll look to go around Stoll, and does. Puts it up and in. Nice job by Lexi Hunter here on senior night. Get to the hole and a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Timeout. Stanberry. 43-34. South Harrison on a little run here. The first 40 seconds of the period. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this 30-second break.
At GRM Networks, connection means more than just phone and internet. It means community. As a member-owned cooperative, GRM Networks delivers reliable, advanced communications technology while putting customers first. From fast, dependable internet to quality phone services, you can count on a network built for you. And because GRM is locally invested, every connection helps strengthen the communities we call home. GRM Networks, connecting people, supporting communities, and delivering service you can trust.
All right, we'll go ahead and come back a little early from the timeout and appreciate everyone tuned in on both Facebook and YouTube. Reminder again, we did have an issue with Facebook earlier. We had to restart the stream. If that happens again, we were able to stay on YouTube, and we put a post up that's where we would stay for the rest of the night if we do have another issue, believing we won't, but it'll be Lexi Hunter at the line. South Harrison 43-34 as they've scored the first five here. Chance at 6. Lexi Hunter can't get that one to go. So Stanberry basketball. Adcock comes the other way. Work it into the corner, and a foul on Embry Hunter. That will be her fourth as she chased Schieber into the corner. That'll get Katea Sunderman up off the bench, and Embry Hunter knows she's getting the quick hook here. 7:15 to go. Stanberry basketball. Be Stoll to inbound. Get it up top to Adcock. Over to Schieber. Dias in the high post. She'll look to drive. Puts it off the backboard, no good. And then we're going to get a foul on Stoll on the rebound. She kind of came over the top of Lexi Hunter. Stoll stay in the backcourt. Pick up Hunter. Then they'll back off. Lexi Hunter has it, looks to drive. That one will stay with South Harrison. Off the hands of Schisler. 6:53 to go, 43-34. Where they had it, they'll kick it up top to Sunderman. She'll look to drive, draw some contact, can't get it, and rebound Schieber. Or excuse me, Schisler. She gets a Dias, back to Schisler. Out to Schieber for three. That one too long. Rebound goes right to Adcock. She can't get it to fall, and then Malloy comes down with it. She lost it to Adcock. So we go back and forth here. Stanberry gets another possession out of it. Schisler looks to go against Barnett. Nice spin move and then puts it up with a little jump hook. South Harrison gets it into Hunter. She dribbles away from contact, then throws it away, trying to get it to Barnett. South Harrison, a couple turnovers here. See if Stanberry can take advantage. 43-36. Ball goes into the backcourt, and that'll be over and back. As Sheaver just kind of lost her footing there. So it'll be South Harrison basketball. Lexi Hunter to inbound. Getting it up high to Sunderman. She'll back it up. Look to drive. Kick to Malloy. Dribbles the free throw line. Picks it up. Nowhere to go. Now Owens has it. South Harrison, another unforced error down in the corner. 43-36, 5:28 to go. Adcock brings it up. Oh, she has it tipped away, but a foul by Lexi Hunter on the reach. 7-point game, 5:19 to go. Stanberry basketball on the baseline. Getting it up high to Dias, to Schieber. Try to work it inside. No one there. Fitzgerald ends up with it. South Harrison needing to get a look at it offensively. They've turned it over a couple times. Sunderman leaves it underneath for Fitzgerald, up off the backboard for two for Rory Fitzgerald. Nice assist by Katea Sunderman. Adcock has it tipped away into the front court to Lexi Hunter. She's out in front of the defenders, puts it off the backboard, up and good. South Harrison extends it out again. 47-36, 4:43 to go. Little runs here we've had on both sides. Schieber from the corner, three. That one is good to stop the run. Stanberry needed that one. Lexi Hunter to Sunderman. She'll dribble with the left hand up by the circles. Get it to Owens. She drives. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Schieber, and then a foul by Malloy in the backcourt. And that is her fourth, and that actually Cheryl, yeah, she'll come in for Malloy, and they'll leave Sunderman in. 4:15 to go. 47-39. Cameron has it, goes to Merrigan in the corner. Little elbow jump shot, and South Harrison almost watched that one fall. Lexi Hunter has it. Schieber couldn't get it to go. Lexi Hunter, little stop and go. Kick it to Owens. Corner three. That one long. Rebound chased down, and it is Stanberry ball as Briley Sherrill couldn't come up with it. So Stanberry gets it in. Adcock gets it across into the corner to Merrigan. Work it inside to Schisler off her hand. The double team was coming from the backside from Fitzgerald. Sherrill was on the front side of that. Schisler, the freshman, couldn't come up with it. Lexi Hunter into the front court. 3.5 to go. South Harrison could use some clock here if they wanted to. Looks like they're going to try to stay aggressive. Leave it for Sunderman from Sherrill. Back to Owens. She'll drive, get to the elbow, pick up her dribble, nowhere to go. See if we get a timeout from the side. No, Lexi Hunter comes to grab it between the circles. Spins into the lane, nowhere to go there. Kicks it to Owens for three on the right wing. That one long. Sherrill saves it to Fitzgerald. She puts it up short, gets it back. They'll kick it around. Sunderman now for three. She gets it to go, nothing but net. Big shot by Katea Sunderman, another one of those South Harrison seniors here on senior night. Adcock leaves it for Schieber into Merrigan. Cameron has it. Merrigan just inside the free throw line, spins away, and then Boy, Fitzgerald thought she had the block. May got a little bit of the arm. So third on Fitzgerald. 2:45 to go, and it's 50-39 here. Fourth quarter. Merrigan at the line to shoot two for the Bulldogs from Stanberry. Leaves that one long, bounces out. Bailey Barnett, Ambry Hunter in for Fitzgerald and Sunderman. Remember, Ambry Hunter comes in with 4 fouls. Game's been back and forth. South Harrison on their run, and Merrigan gets that to make it a 10-point game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Be back after this commercial break.
For 125 years, Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri has proudly served as your locally owned community bank. From convenient online banking and our easy-to-use mobile app, we're here to meet all of your financial needs. With 10 locations across northern Missouri and southern Iowa, you'll always find trusted service close to home. Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, locally owned, locally trusted, banking Bethany can count on. Learn more at onlinefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC.
Make every room your favorite room with O'Neill's Home Furnishings in Bethany. From lazy boy recliners and stylish sectionals to bedroom sets and dining tables built to last, we bring comfort and style together. Plus, enjoy free delivery, setup, and takeaway within 60 miles. Financing is available, subject to credit approval. Visit o'neillshomefurnishings.com or call 660-425-7200. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. O'Neill's, where great style meets everyday living.
All right, CF Rennie back here. 10-point game, 2:45 to go. South Harrison gets it in. Stanberry's going to show some pressure here. Lexi Hunter gets it across midcourt. Gets it to Ambry Hunter. To Barnett. South Harrison can work some clock here. They've taken away the drive. They're still making their cuts and coming out, but they're not looking to drive anymore. And they're going work this clock just a little bit. Boy, dangerous pass there, Briley Sherrill. She did have her dribble. Lexi Hunter drives into the lane. Now she'll kick it to Owen. She'll take a three. Rattles it home. Big shot by the senior guard, Abby Owens. Schieber into the front court quickly, puts it up. No good. Schisler gets it, and she is fouled by Ambry Hunter, and that's going to be number 5 on her. So that gets Piper Malloy in. As Ambry Hunter goes to the sideline. 53-40, but Caitlin Schisler a chance to get a couple here with the clock stopped. That one died on the back of the rim and dropped in. That was a shot you would see on this end of the court prior with the old rim. These are new rims, and she still gets the same roll. Second free throw up, rattles out. South Harrison. Lexi Hunter brings it across. They'll look to use some clock. Minute 52 to go. Malloy has it. Coach Went trying to get her team to pressure it outside. Briley Sherrill has it. Boy, dangerous pass there. Adcock has it. Right-hand layup up and in. South Harrison just turns it over, and Stanberry will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Be back in 30 seconds.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor? Come to El Nopal, where every bite tastes like home. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to delectable desserts, El Nopal brings the true taste of Mexico to your table. And now, we can bring the fiesta to you. Book the El Nopal food truck for birthdays, weddings, or any special event. And let us serve up tradition on wheels. El Nopal, authentic Mexican food made with love.
All right, CF Rennie back here, Bulldog Sports TV. Welcome in, everyone, as it is going to be South Harrison ball after the turnover and the layup. Stanberry closes to 10. Minute 35 to go here in the fourth period. Full court pressure out of Stanberry. They get it. South Harrison gets it in to Lexi Hunter. Gets it to Owens. And boy, South Harrison flirting with it down there. And Owens will dribble out. See if she can't work some clock. Get the ball to Lexi Hunter. Defense sags off. Minute 15 to go. Now Malloy has it. Back to Lexi Hunter. Stanberry chasing. That pass tipped off the hands of Adcock. So it'll be Stanberry basketball, or excuse me, South Harrison basketball. South Harrison gets it into Lexi Hunter, and boy, she crossed the midcourt line and no back court. Abby Owens has it, gets it to Cheryl, back to Owens. Stanberry's going to have to probably foul here as we're under a minute to go. Malloy has it, 10-point game. She picks it up. Man, South Harrison, another turnover. Stanberry needs to score. Cameron has it. She drives, leaves for Schieber for three. That's a big three-pointer there to make it a 7-point game. South Harrison gets it into Hunter. Gets it to Malloy. She dribbles past the defenders. 20 seconds. Surprised no fouls here from Stanberry. South Harrison gets the timeout with 19.4. One of those situations, Stanberry probably needs to definitely foul with just 19 seconds left in a 7-point game. We'll go ahead and keep it here with just 19 and a half left, 19.4 on the clock, 53-46 is the South Harrison lead. They will inbound the ball. They've had a couple turnovers. Stanberry's turned up the heat defensively. But South Harrison hasn't been able to really, truly put this away here. Do want to let you know, in between the games, we'll be playing a coaching interview by Coach McFall of South Harrison Varsity Wrestling Team, as I will be stepping away to go do senior night festivities with my daughter Lucy and my wife Nicole here on senior night. South Harrison to inbound. Get it into the backcourt, stolen away by Adcock. She puts it up and in. South Harrison, another turnover. 7 seconds. We get a foul on the far side, and that's one of the problems here with Stanberry is that's only going to be their third, I think, foul. And so, one of those situations, Stanberry's closed it out. But time is the problem, 7.7 seconds. Got a timeout. We'll take it as well. Be back after this.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank mascot debit card. For each swipe of your mascot debit card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by a branch today to get your mascot debit card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
All right, we'll come back a little early. Timeout on the floor. South Harrison down on that end, talking it over. 7.7 seconds, 53-48. Again, Stanberry's got a few stops off South Harrison turnovers and been able to score. But with just 7.7 on the clock, South Harrison just needs to take care of the basketball. As we've got an official here at the table, I think making sure our clock's right, maybe checking on the, okay, we're going to reset the clock to 9.9. South Harrison will inbound. Get it into Lexi Hunter, but she has it tipped away. Adcock has it. She gets called dragging the foot. And boy, that worked out about as well as it could have for Stanberry. South Harrison again continues to not take care of the basketball here late. Maybe we're going to look at the clock again, because that stopped pretty quick. We were at 9.9, and we had should have been a touch here. The clock should have started on the tip. So I would assume more than 2 seconds ran off the clock. We'll wait and see. Because with the tip, yeah, they're going to go 5, maybe we'll stay at 5 seconds, which is probably the correct call because definitely more than 2 seconds runs off the clock. It'll be South Harrison ball, and they just simply, again, need to take care of it. We've got another timeout. This time Stanberry with 5 seconds to go. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back after this.
Bethany Building Center is your locally owned source for quality building supplies, lumber, hardware, plumbing, and electrical needs. Whether you're starting new construction, tackling a remodel, or putting up a pole barn or shed, our team is here to help. We're proud to carry a full line of steel power equipment, including trimmers, chainsaws, and pressure washers, as well as trusted power tools from top brands like Milwaukee and DeWalt. Bethany Building Center, everything for the builder and the do-it-yourselfer.
Love is in the air. This is Rhonda at Little Clara's Garden, and we have just what you need for Valentine's Day. Flowers, balloons, candy bouquets, stuffed animals, and more. Whether it's roses or wildflowers, we have what her heart desires. Call 425-3000, come see us, 1508 Main Street, or shop online at littleclarasgarden.com. Happy Valentine's Day!
All right, see if Rennie back here. South Harrison basketball. 5 seconds on the clock. They have a lead here. They'll get it into the front court. Lexi Hunter comes up with it. And she is Schieber trying to get the foul. I think ended up with an elbow as Lexi Hunter was turning away from it. But that will be the final. South Harrison comes up with it, 53-48. We'll step away, be back for some post-game here in a moment after this commercial break.
Harrison County Community Hospital, your trusted hometown healthcare provider. We're here for you with a 24-hour emergency department, inpatient and outpatient care, and a full range of health services. Our primary care clinics in Bethany, Eagleville, and Pattonsburg are here to meet your everyday health needs. And we're growing with you. Soon we'll open our brand new state-of-the-art hospital. At Harrison County Community Hospital, you'll find compassionate, dependable care. Nowhere are you more important than right here. Looking for a fresh style? Come to Hairspray Salon, your full-service destination for beauty. From cuts, coloring, and perms to flawless formal styles and makeup, our stylists do it all. Treat yourself with gel, dip, or acrylic nails, plus relaxing pedicures and professional waxing services. Need a thoughtful gift? Ask about our gift certificates. Hairspray Salon is open Monday through Friday, with Saturdays available by appointment. Feel confident, look beautiful at Hairspray Salon.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor? Come to El Nopal, where every bite tastes like home. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to delectable desserts, El Nopal brings the true taste of Mexico to your table. And now, we can bring the fiesta to you. Book the El Nopal food truck for birthdays, weddings, or any special event. And let us serve up tradition on wheels. El Nopal, authentic Mexican food made with love.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. For each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by a branch today to get your Mascot Debit Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Welcome into another one of our Sports Central, brought to you by Harrison County Community Hospital. We thank you for tuning in, and today we get South Harrison varsity wrestling coach Casey McFall. And Coach, since we last talked, you went to conference, and maybe talk about that meet, because your team did pretty well at conference. I think it was, down in Brookfield for GRC?
Yep, it was down in Brookfield, and yeah, we did pretty well. We had several conference champs for the boys. We had Ethan Smith at 175, Cray 215, and Ruger Johnson at heavyweight. I don't think I'm missing any other boy conference champs. And then girls, Serena Lurton and Amber Criley both came home with gold there. So yeah, it was a great tournament. The kids wrestled hard. Some of those brackets were loaded with kids that have medaled at state the previous year, and I think one bracket had three kids, all three state medalists, and one of them, two-time state champs. So really, really good quality tournament with a lot of quality kids.
Yeah, and we've talked about before the level of the GRC in wrestling. That it's just different than maybe some other conferences. There's a lot of kids from those schools that'll be going on in districts and to state competition, and so yeah, having a great time there is awesome for your team, and having some kids be able to get championships there as conference champs is huge too. And then last weekend you went over to Quad State, and so that's a huge one, right? You've got kids from different states coming in, kids you don't normally see. How'd that go on a Saturday over in Maryville?
Yeah, that was a good day. Our Craig Coffey was our only champ for the boys at 215, and he had an awesome match in the finals where he got to wrestle some out of state competition that he hadn't seen, and he really got tested, and he was able to come out with a win late in the third period there. And then we had Ruger Johnson took third. He had an overtime match for the third place match, and a couple other close ones that day. Then Ethan Smith, he took second. He lost a close one in the finals against another out-of-state kid, Iowa kid. So overall, it was a really good tournament, really tough day for a lot of kids, but we battled. We saw a lot of competition we hadn't seen, and that's really good for these kids. We also had Talis Marshall. He took fourth, and then on the girls' side, Amber and Serena, they both won their brackets, and they had really good, really dominant days.
And so you've also you've had some kids gone. I know Tallis is one of them that was out for a little bit. Are you where do you feel like the health of your team is right now as you head towards this final stretch?
Yeah, we're getting healthier every day. I say that, and then we had two kids sick today, so they're going to be out tonight. But we're getting healthier every day. This weekend, Ethan and Caspian Jinx, they both kind of hurt their ankles, but they're going to work back quickly and should be back in the lineup by this weekend or next week, next Tuesday at the very latest. So we're working in the right direction.
Okay, and so you've got a couple more quads. You mentioned tonight you got Plattsburgh here on a Tuesday night, and then the James Brewer tournament over in Albany, which is a pretty big tournament. Then one more quad at home that we'll have here on Bulldog Sports TV. So as you're getting to this ending of the season, heading towards districts, what is it you're looking for as a coach with each wrestler making sure they're at their peak, heading towards that district stretch?
Yeah, so it kind of gets tricky right here. Every wrestler needs, they're all individuals and they need different treatment. Some kids right now, they need as much mat time as they can get, so we're not holding them out and they're getting a little more live at practice. Other ones are needing a little rest right now. So we're just trying to make sure that everyone on the team's wrestling their best, here at the end of the year. So just kind of catering to the needs. Practices are changing a little bit. They've been more high intensity, a little longer. We're going to start toning that back a little bit. It'll be more individualized focus. But it's really just about making sure everyone on your team is feeling their best, both physically and mentally, here at the end of the year.
And so wrestling's kind of one of those sports too that's a little different than some of the team sports. It's obviously a lot of individual. They score as a team, but things are so individual. How do you work with depth on a team? Like you've got a kid, right? If you had a kid that's the same weight as Craig Coffey or maybe as some of your guys that have been around, Ethan Smith, right? There's a younger guy. He's not going to wrestle unless there's a JV spot. How do you keep those kids going throughout the season to look towards the future as well as the guys you currently have?
Yeah, you just got to try to get them into tournaments where you can, get them as many matches as you can, and then just being positive in the room, wrestling season's really long for kids who are wrestling, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And it's even longer for those kids that aren't getting matches on Tuesday and Thursday, and they might only get matches every other Saturday. So it's just about making sure the room's staying positive. This group I have right now is awesome. They come in every single day, and there's no heads down. They're not dreading it. They come in, they start off practice before practice even starts, playing games or messing around or having fun, and then there's a flip that they can switch where then it's all business, and they can flip that on and off. And a lot of groups can't do that, but this group is great. They can have fun and they can work hard in the same practice.
And so as you head towards districts, right, obviously the goal for a lot of these kids is to place at districts to the point where you can move on to state. Um, and I think it's so intense, and people that haven't been around wrestling, right, the intensity of just those few minutes. And I was talking to Jeremy Van Meter, and he was helping me as we broadcast the last one. And you can watch a wrestling match, and you can have a kid. He's up in points. He's been leading the whole match, and all of a sudden it's the third period. He makes one mistake, and he could get pinned. Maybe just talk about how that's so different in wrestling, right? Because you make one mistake in football, hey, we can come back. We gave up a touchdown. Basketball, something else. In wrestling, it can be over with just one small detail in a match.
Yeah, that's one great thing about wrestling. It's one scary thing about wrestling too. Is it doesn't matter how good you are, you can be beat by anyone at any time. A tech falls when you get up by 15, and I've seen kids up 14 and get thrown to their back and pinned. So, that's why wrestling is so exciting. That's why it's so nerve wracking as a coach, because you could have a kid who's a 1 seed and supposed to win the whole bracket, and he could lose to the 8 seed first round. And it's just something you have to prepare for. You have to be ready to wrestle through every situation, and just be ready to battle all the way through.
All right. Well, Coach, good luck at Plattsburgh. Good luck at the Boer Memorial this weekend. Then we'll look forward to talking to you next week. We'll have you guys on the 10th on Bulldog Sports TV. We appreciate your time, and good luck the rest of the season here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, CF.
This is the Bulldog Sports TV pregame show, sponsored by Green Hills Insurance of Bethany. If you need it insured, they've got you covered. Now let's head out to the ball game.
All right, so we apologize for a little bit of dark screen there, as I was partaking in senior night for my daughter Lucy, who's a senior cheerleader and on the dance squad. And I was hoping that interview with Coach McFall would last. But made my way back to the computer, realized it didn't, but we kept our scroller on there, letting you know that we were going to be doing that. And so we're getting ready. The Green Hills Insurance is kind of a pre and post game. We'll post game talk about the girls game for a little bit, and then we'll hit the boys game. But South Harrison girls end up with that 53-48 win over Stanberry, and it was close in the first. Stanberry actually had a lead for most of the first. South Harrison made it a close ball game. It's kind of nip and tuck back and forth a little bit. And then even into early second quarter, it was close. South Harrison extended it out to, I think 14 was their largest lead there in the first half. And then Stanberry closed it to 8 at halftime. It was 27-19 at half. Come out, Stanberry played well in the third quarter. South Harrison has had some issues with the third quarter as far as falling into a little bit of a lull scoring-wise, and it ended up 38-34 at the end of 3. And so Stanberry with just trailing by 4. And then South Harrison pushed it out in the 4th and had the lead, and you felt like it was pretty well in hand for a good chunk of that 4th quarter. And then about the last minute and a half, Stanberry made some runs, and South Harrison turned the ball over a few times. So some turnovers by South Harrison, and then it was Stanberry making them pay by scoring there. And so ends up being 53-48 South Harrison with the win, and they're able to survive. And sometimes that's all you need to do or all you want to do, especially here on senior night, and get the win for those seniors. We'll get ready for the boys game here in a few minutes, as they've yet to start that clock as they're still finishing up some of the senior night festivities out on the court and getting things cleared off out there. And so South Harrison girls 7-0. We mentioned they're 7-0 in the GRC. Stanberry girls 7-1 in the GRC West. So Stanberry and Albany girls set atop the GRC West at 7-1, and South Harrison girls set alone atop the GRC at 7-0, and they have one game left. And let me find that here. That is versus Putnam County coming up on the 12th. So here in a few days, they'll go to Putnam County, and if South Harrison gets that, they will finish. Their girls will finish the Grand River Conference undefeated champions for the 4th year in a row, not dropping a GRC game. We'll get ready for the boys game here in a few moments, and get to the Green Hills Insurance pregame show there. Right now, Green Hills Insurance postgame show. Remember, if you need it insured, they have you covered. And we'll step away for a moment, be back for more of the Green Hills Insurance pregame show after this commercial break.
Have friends or family coming to Bethany? Give them a home away from home at Hidden Acres Cabin Rentals. In the rolling hills of Bethany, our cozy cabins start at $140 a night and include everything guests need to relax: private space, modern amenities, and a peaceful country setting. Book a cabin today at hiddenacrescabinrentals.com or call 660-373-9927. Hidden Acres Cabins. Comfort for your guests, just minutes from you.
Green Hills Insurance, LLC of Bethany is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency providing coverage since 1996. They're licensed to operate in Missouri, Iowa, and Kansas, offering competitive rates with top carriers. They can insure a wide variety of risks, including home, farm, auto, boats, RVs, equipment, business owners, commercial buildings, bonds, and more. Located on the south side of the square in Bethany, stop by or give them a call at 660-425-7900. At Green Hills Insurance, if you need it insured, they've got you covered.
Remember when filling up your car meant more than just pumping gas? At Bethany Fuel Depot, we're bringing that service back. We'll fill your tank, clean your windshield, and send you on your way with a smile, just like the good old days. Inside, you'll find a general store with vintage candy, nostalgic treats, and unique gifts. We're open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., with pumps available 24/7. Find us across from Petty John's, Bethany Fuel Depot, full service and full of charm.
When it comes to keeping your wheels rolling, Advanced Tire has you covered. From passenger and light duty to commercial and agricultural tires, they stock all major brands and sizes. Their team handles mounting, balancing, tire repairs, rotations, and motor vehicle inspections quickly and reliably. And for hard-working local farmers, Advanced Tire offers on-the-farm tire repair service to keep your operation moving. Family owned for 17 years, Advanced Tire is proud to serve the Bethany area with fast, dependable, community-rooted service. This is the Bulldog Sports TV pregame show, sponsored by Green Hills Insurance of Bethany. If you need it insured, they've got you covered. Now let's head out to the ball game.
All right, it's Jeff Rainey here, Bulldog Sports TV. Welcome everyone that is tuned in. South Harrison Stanberry, the South Harrison girls get the win in a close one, 53-48 over Stanberry. South Harrison boys, Stanberry boys coming up. And let's look at the scoring for each team. And so South Harrison paced by senior Jack Cornett, 15.5. Paxton Pack, sophomore, at just under 12. But Paxton Pack sick tonight and will not be playing tonight here for South Harrison. So we'll see how South Harrison adjusts their rotation tonight, especially with the bench that's usually a little short anyway. Also noticing no Josh Baker, so maybe another sickness there as he's not here tonight either. So South Harrison down a couple guys. They're going to need Brody Templeton, another senior, to step up, as well as sophomore Trevor Henry at 8.9 and junior Kel Taggart. The Bulldogs from Stanberry led in scoring by Pax Schieber at almost 12. Parker Ginther at 11.6. Jaron Stoll at 9.5. Aiden Graham at 6.2. And Hudson Groomer at 5.1. And so we'll see what South Harrison does here as we come back here on the Green Hills Insurance pregame show. As South Harrison down a couple players, down a starter in Paxton Pack, down their first big off the bench in Josh Baker. Also looking here, South Harrison doesn't have Jacob Cookson, which would be another big off the bench. And so South Harrison down a starter as well as two of their top role players coming in, especially if they needed some size underneath in Josh Baker and Jacob Cookson. So the bench for South Harrison, which has been short, gets even shorter tonight. That bench has played a little better as of late. Oh, wait a second. I'm looking out here. I see Paxton Pack has made his way onto the court. And I know he was sick earlier in the day and must have made his way to school. And so that is a big boon for South Harrison. We don't know how well he'll play or how much he'll be able to play. Talking to some of his teammates, they said he was not feeling well yesterday during the Super Bowl. And so getting him here is helpful. But still, again, no Josh Baker, no Jacob Cookson. So the size off the bench is gone. So South Harrison will need those starters to stay out of foul trouble and keep it going here from the floor. It'll be senior night. South Harrison, couple of seniors in their normal starters with Jet Cornett, Brody Templeton. South Harrison also has Cameron Pitzenbarger, a senior. And we mentioned Jacob Cookson, who I keep looking out, do not see him here on the court. So South Harrison comes in 11-10 on the season, 5-2 in the GRC. Remember, these two teams no longer in the same conference, no longer in the GRC together. South Harrison's in the GRC, Stanberry in the GRC West, as that conference broke away. So South Harrison sets at third at 5-2 in conference, and we have in the GRC big games coming up between Gallatin and Maysville on the boys' side. Both those teams undefeated. Gallatin at 7-0, Maysville at 6-0. So that should be a good one. And then on the GRC West side, Stanberry sets at 2-6 in the conference, 9-12 overall. And let's go over here, and we'll look at some other statistics here from the boys' side. And so South Harrison comes in averaging just over 55 points a game, giving up around 51. And Stanberry comes in at 48 a game, giving up just about 51, 50 and a half. And so both teams will play similar as far as the scoring, upper 40s or low to mid 50s. And South Harrison, I'm sure, will want to see if they can push the speed and the pace of the game a little bit. When you've got guys like Jack Cornett, Paxton Pack, you've got those guards. They're so athletic, as well as Brody Templeton. And then you got Trevor Henry, Kel Taggart, guys that can also run the court. South Harrison doesn't necessarily have a big, right? They've got guys, Trevor Henry will play underneath, Kel Taggart will play a little underneath. They've got some good length, but they have athleticism, and they like to run if they can on that. So we'll be back here on the Green Hills Insurance pregame show after this commercial break. Get ready for the boys' game between Stanberry and South Harrison here from South Harrison High School.
United Country Nelson Real Estate is your trusted place to go when looking to buy or sell. Licensed in 3 states, our team of experienced agents is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a home in town, wide open farmland, hunting and recreational property, or that perfect piece of land to call your own. With United Country Nelson Real Estate, you get the best of both worlds. Personal hometown service backed by nationwide exposure. Find us online at nelsonsoldit.com, and remember, no one knows the country like we do.
At Pettyjohn Auto Center, we put customers first, making car buying easy and stress-free with honest pricing and no hidden fees. Choose from 9 trusted brands of new cars: Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, plus more than 250 quality pre-owned vehicles. Our service department is here to keep you on the road with confidence. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bethany, Albany, and Trenton, or browse our inventory anytime at pettyjohnauto.com.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most. To find your local agent, visit shelterinsurance.com.
See Agent Shane Jones in Bethany for all of your insurance needs.
All right, back here as they announce the starters on the Green Hills Insurance pregame show. Kel Taggart, Jet Cornett, his parents out to shake his hand. We'll get that here. Trevor Henry, sophomore. Next up, we'll get another senior. Brody Templeton. His parents will come out, dab him up a little bit. And then Cameron Pitzenbarger, senior, will start tonight as well. Starting for the Bulldogs from Stanberry, Jaron Stoll, a senior. Aiden Graham, Parker Ginter, juniors. Jake Holtzgall, sophomore, and Hudson Groomer, another junior. And so we'll get ready for tip-off. Thanks again for tuning in on the Green Hills Insurance pregame show. Remember, South Harrison girls 53-48 got the win over the Stanberry girls. Stanberry in their traveling black, trimmed in gold and white. South Harrison home whites trimmed in purple. We'll get ready for the jump. It'll be Taggart and Graham to jump it up. And there it is, and South Harrison with the ball. Jack Cornett up high. Swings around to Templeton. He drives, lefty. Gets it to Pitzenbarger. To Taggart. Man-to-man defense from Stanberry. Henry drives down the middle of the lane, puts it up with the left hand. Stanberry basketball. Be Stoll. Gets the ball to Ginter, and then they'll take a 3 from the corner, no good by Groomer. South Harrison quickly the other way. Taggart has it. Cornett left alone. Then he fakes it, puts it on the ground, can't get to go, tries to get his own rebound, cannot do that. Stanberry ball in the backcourt. Stoll has it. Kick it to Groomer. Picks it up at the free throw line. Now he's stuck with it. Nowhere to go. Gets it back to Stoll. Looks to drive. Kicks it to the corner. Ball goes to Genter in the corner. Swing it back through to Holtzclaw. Work it inside. Up and in by Graham. Tied at 2. South Harrison ball. Pitzenbarger has it. Jack Cornett Jumps, stops, kicks it to Templeton for 3. Stanberry basketball. Groomer gets the ball there to Holtzclaw, drives across. Similar offense we saw from both girls' squads earlier. That 3 no good by Ginther. Jet Cornett thought about pulling up. Swings it to Henry. Back to Cornett. Henry picks it up. Too tall for Taggart, but Cornett stays with it. Drive that time by Templeton, no good. Gets it to Taggart. Jumps in the lane. Gets it back to Henry. Gets it to fall. And he'll go to the free throw line. Trevor Henry with his second field goal. Sends the sophomore to the line. Senior night crowd. Got some photos on their side. Henry can't get to go. Taggart tries to chase it down. Stanberry stays with it. Ginther will bring it up. He'll drive all the way across the lane. Can't get to go. And then Templeton tips it out. So Stanberry ball. They'll get it down into Stoll. Swing it back up top for Ginther. He'll drive. Kick it to Holtzclaw. That misses everything. Then tipped away in the backcourt. Pitzenberger comes up with it from Cornett, and South Harrison will stay with it. Cornett gets it across midcourt. Drives away, spins, can't get it to go, and then we'll talk about who's going to have the ball, and they'll stay with South Harrison. Jax Heide in, as well as Drew Parman in for Stanberry. Get it into Templeton for 3 on the inbounds. Nothing but net. Couple of those from Brody Templeton. South Harrison, 10-2 lead. Stoll has it. Checked by Taggart. Out of bounds in front of the South Harrison bench. We'll get our camera reset here. Stanberry basketball. Swing it around. Heide into the corner to Parman. Time the drive by Stoll, no good. He'll get it back, though. Drives baseline, puts it off the backboard, no good. Tipped out by Stanberry, right to Jet Cornett. He'll lay it up. Underhanded, and we've got a timeout by Coach Nick Groomer here. As his team trails South Harrison 12-2. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this commercial break.
At GRM Networks, connection means more than just phone and internet. It means community. As a member-owned cooperative, GRM Networks delivers reliable, advanced communications technology while putting customers first. From fast, dependable internet to quality phone services, you can count on a network built for you. And because GRM is locally invested, every connection helps strengthen the communities we call home. GRM Networks, connecting people, supporting communities, and delivering service you can trust.
All right, CF Rennie back here. Be Stanberry basketball after the layup from Cornett, and it's 12-2, South Harrison with the lead. South Harrison, a little token pressure in the backcourt. Stoll leaves it for Ginther. Now Heide has it. Back to Stoll. A little dribble drive. Stanberry gets it down underneath. Can't get it. Shot might have been altered from Parman that time by Templeton. Cornett leaves it for Henry. He's had a good start. Templeton has 2. His drive puts it up, no good. Tips it out, and it'll stay with South Harrison. Taggart chases it down. Jet Cornett has it outside. Taggart in the corner. He'll get a screen. A little bit of traffic there. Looks for a pick and roll. Leaves it for Henry in the corner. That pass doesn't make its way to Cornett. Stanberry comes away with it. Parman has it in the corner, leaves it for Stoll. They swing it around to Ginther. He'll drive across the lane. That time Stoll, shot no good. Rebound, chased out. Brody Templeton comes up with it. The lefty has it, and he's fouled the backcourt. Parman was the foul. Groomer and Holtzclaw back in for Stanberry. Cornette's inbounds. Gets it in to Taggart. Back to Pitzenbarger, senior. Stays on the floor here. Back to Pitzenbarger, little give and go. Can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line. Nice little give and go that time. And the senior, a chance to score here from the free throw line. Free throw up and just long from Pittsburgh. 2:52 to go here. First quarter. 12-2 South Harrison lead. Pittsburgher, the crowd waiting to erupt for the senior. Doesn't get that. Doesn't draw irons, so it'll be Stanberry basketball. South Harrison will show a little token pressure. Taggart will pick up Jaron Stoll in the backcourt, and they'll get the ball back to Ginther. And he's fouled by Pitzenbarger. That's his first, team first. So Stanberry ball, they'll get it back to Ginther. He'll drive, leave it for Stoll. Getting that little dribble drive action. Groomer with it. Down to the corner to Holtzclaw. Tipped away, South Harrison. Templeton ends up with it. Lefty puts it up and in off the backboard for the layup. 14-2, good start for South Harrison. Into the corner, Parman. Up top, Ginther drives around the defender. I think he got around Henry, but blocked by Cornette. And somehow, maybe it was blocked and then tipped off a Stanberry player. The South Harrison basketball. Cornette will bring it up. Paxton Pack makes his way to the game. We mentioned we didn't see him in the pregame early. Knew he'd missed some school this morning. He's back in there. The normal fifth starter for Pitzenbarger, the senior, start here on senior night. Henry gets Cornette. Cornette is so good with those ball fakes. He swings the ball wide. Boy, that was a dangerous pass. Almost stolen away by Stoll. Paxton Pack drives, kicks to Cornette for three, and nothing but net. South Harrison, I think, is perfect from the three-point line as they lead now 17-2. Tipped away, but right to the Stanberry offensive player, and Parman will go down into the corner to Stoll. Look for a back cut, nothing there. Work it inside to Holtzclaw, back to Stoll in the left corner. Swing it around. Groomer has it, right wing. Couple dribbles, picks it up at the elbow, swings it across to Ginther. Into the corner to Groomer. He'll look to drive, gets Jet Cornette in the air, puts it off the backboard, no good. He'll stay with South Harrison as Templeton chases it down. Quickly, Cornette looks to drive through the crowd, puts it up and in with the right hand. Stanberry has it, gets past the token pressure, and then back tip by Paxton Pack. Templeton goes to the floor to get it. Taggart has it. He'll look to push, slow it down, little pause dribble, and then he's fouled as he cuts across the lane just under the free throw line. 26 seconds to go here. 19-2 is the South Harrison lead. We've got Chewy Bravo, Marshall Holtzclaw coming in for South Harrison. We've got a number of players coming in for Stanberry. One of them, Parker Evans, making his first showing of the night. Graham gets back in, as well as Heidi. South Harrison gets it into Bravo, to Holtzclaw, back to Cornette. 17 seconds. Swing it to Paxton Pack. Put it on the floor. Dribbles in the lane. Kicks it to Cornett. Thought about the three. He'll reset. 8 seconds to go. He'll dribble all the way out to the midcourt line. Thought about a step back three, then steps just inside the line. Leaves that one short at the buzzer, and that's where we'll end it. 19-2 is the South Harrison lead over Stanberry at the end of the first. We'll come back for the second quarter after this commercial break.
For 125 years, Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri has proudly served as your locally owned community bank. From convenient online banking and our easy-to-use mobile app, we're here to meet all of your financial needs. With 10 locations across northern Missouri and southern Iowa, you'll always find trusted service close to home. Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, locally owned, locally trusted, banking Bethany can count on. Learn more at onlinefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC.
Make every room your favorite room with O'Neill's Home Furnishings in Bethany. From lazy boy recliners and stylish sectionals to bedroom sets and dining tables built to last, we bring comfort and style together. Plus, enjoy free delivery, setup, and takeaway within 60 miles. Financing is available, subject to credit approval. Visit o'neillshomefurnishings.com or call 660-425-7200. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. O'Neill's, where great style meets everyday living.
CF Rennie back here as we get ready to start the second quarter. 19-2 South Harrison lead. It's been all South Harrison Bulldogs here in the first half so far. Stanberry swings around to Evans, who's checked in. Nice backdoor play. That time shot by Heidi, no good. I think it was altered by Henry, but comes out, the rebound does, to Stanberry, and then they save it underneath, and Heidi comes out with it. They'll go to the corner and take a three and swish it through. That time by Jensen. Paxton Pack comes all the way around, drives, loses out of bounds, and it'll be Stanberry basketball. Stanberry after the timeout there at the half. Heard it from their coach, Nick Groomer, play with a little more energy. Nice job underneath. They leave it under the baseline. Then Heidi gets the rebound. He puts it up and can't get it to fall, but Stanberry stays with it. South Harrison not able to clear. Get it up top to Evans. Into the corner to Heidi. Now Jensen has it. Come to the other way. Paxton Pack quickly puts it away. And then we'll quickly get back to the other end. 19-5, South Harrison lead. That time, high off the glass. Heidi gets it. Jet Cornett. Get it to Chewy Bravo. Across the Marshall Holtzclaw. Back to Cornett. Fakes the three. See if he can get the defender in. Gets in the lane. Nice bounce pass. Leaves it for Henry. Henry, that shot was altered by Graham. We'll go to the other end quickly. Ginther gets it to Jensen, who'd hit the three last time down. Work it inside to Graham, and then back to Heidi. He drives, gets fouled. So Stanberry gets the two, and checks Heidi. Will go to the line. Trevor Henry will come out after picking up his first. Brody Templeton back in. Templeton played with a lot of energy in the first quarter here on senior night. Heidi a chance from the free throw line. Can't get it. Templeton clears. With Stanberry defending out there on the pass. South Harrison trying to find the outlets, and Paxton Pack hits the deck, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Stanberry ball, and then Paxton Pack picks up a quick foul. She's guarding Parker Ginther. Stanberry gets into the backcourt, and then Ginther again, checked by Pack. Pack tries to tip it away, can't. Ball ends up in the hands of Jensen. His three no good. Rebound blocked on that shot, and here comes Paxton Pack the other way. He'll put it up, no good. Blocked out of bounds by Graham, so it'll stay with South Harrison. South Harrison not moving very quickly on the inbounds. Gets it up top to Bravo. His pass cross court to Holtzclaw. Marshall Holtzclaw goes out of bounds. Turnover South Harrison, unforced error there. Stanberry a chance to start to creep back into this here, trailing 21-9. They've definitely hit the boards harder here in the second quarter. Evans looks to drive. Trying to find a back door. Stolen away by Jet Cornett, and he finger rolls it in for two. We'll get almost a line change here for Stanberry. They get 4 players up off the bench. Trying to work it inside. Stays with Stanberry. Taggers Henry in for South Harrison. As Groomer, Parman, Holtzclaw, Stoll in for Stanberry. Stanberry tried the old throw it off the back play, but not able to get it. Get the ball in. Holtzclaw gets South Harrison defenders up. Gets off the backboard to go. 23-11. Jack Cornett gets it to Henry. Finds Templeton driving. Had it tipped away. He chased it down. Gets it back to Henry. Paxton Pack to Templeton. He'll take another rhythm three. Can't get that to go. Henry chases it down. Has it tipped out. And it'll be Stanberry basketball. Cross midcourt, 4:20 to go here. Groomer has it. Swing it around to Ginther. Inside. Then they kick it back out. Groomer into the corner to Parman. He'll hit a three. Quickly out of the way. Jack Cornett to Paxton Pack. Stanberry has done a good job defensively. Pack drives through the lane. Boy, I don't know how he got that one up and in. He kind of lost it on the way up and spun it in. Put some English on it. Stoll dribbles away from Taggart and then gives it up. We'll go cross court to Ginther. He finds some space. Holtzclaw has it. Back to Stoll. Then off of Cornett as Taggart gets up a little slow, coming off the screen. They'll get it in. Trying to get it into the corner to Jake Holtzclaw. Pass goes wide, and it'll be South Harrison basketball. Cornett to bring it up. Crosses half court. Gets over to the wing to Templeton. Another 4-person switch here for Stanberry. Paxton Pack has it. Into the corner to Henry. Defender goes by, leaves it for Templeton. Can't get it to go off the backboard. Goes up underneath and gets it to drop. And it'll be an and one. Brody Templeton, a good start here on senior night. That's his first. Team first. We'll get the score there. 27-14 here in the second. 3:05 to go. That one misses. Henry comes away with it, gets it to Templeton. Drives through the lane, puts it up and under, can't get to go. Taggart with the rebound. He'll go to the free throw line. Taggart leaves that one short. Pitzenbarger back in for South Harrison. That free throw swishes in. Stanberry basketball. Ginther leaves it for Heidi. Swings it around to Ginther again. Tipped away, and a foul on Taggart of South Harrison. (28-14). Stanberry basketball, 2:43 to go. And they try to get it in. It's tipped around. Pitzenbarger comes away with it, picks it up, gets it across to Cornett. Cornett will bring it across half court. He'll look to drive. Nice pass into Henry. They're going to say he shuffled his feet before he got it up. .227 to go. Ginther goes into the corner to Evans. Out to Jensen. He'll look to drive, gets a screen, picks it up at the block, and then stolen away by Jet Cornett. And then Cornett fouled as he's going the other way. We'll go all the way back to the other end here. The South Harrison basketball. Foul on Heidi. His second, team third. South Harrison gets in. Jet Cornett will walk it up. Crosses midcourt. He's directing traffic. Gets it to Taggart. Long three from Cornett. Leaves it deep. Rebound Stanberry. Quickly the other end. They work it inside, and then it's tipped out off the hands of Graham right to Templeton. Brody Templeton looks to push. Has it tipped away, gets it to Pitzenbarger. Nowhere to go on the baseline. They'll reset with Cornett up high. Pitzenbarger again has it. Gets it to Henry. Minute 24 to go. Taggart reverses. Leaves it for Templeton. He's shoved down, and they'll get a foul. It'll be South Harrison basketball. Again, new four here. As Stoll, Holtzclaw, Parman, and Groomer check in for Stanberry. South Harrison gets into Taggart to Pitzenbarger. Cornett gets the defender to go, and then they back off. Then he decides to hit the gas. A little jump stop, puts it off the backboard, up and in. Stanberry basketball, they trail 30-14. Groomer in the corner. Works it around to Stoll. That time it was Ginther. Couldn't get it to drop, but he gets his own rebound. Turnaround just inside the lane is up and good for two. 30-16. Cornett checked out top by Ginther. Gets across to Pitzenbarger with 22 seconds. He picks up his dribble and finds Templeton. Find Henry. He'll drive through traffic, put it off the backboard, no good. Rebound Stanberry. We'll get a foul in the backcourt on South Harrison with 3.1 to go. Now get Holtzclaw, Marshall Holtzclaw off the bench for South Harrison. Second foul on Kel Taggart. Probably not one you want to pick up there. Get your second, but thankfully at the end of the quarter, Holtzclaw comes in for him. Stanberry just dribbles down. South Harrison doesn't pick up, and Stanberry's Stoll hits the three. So South Harrison fell asleep there. I thought maybe Stanberry wasn't going to do anything. Stanberry hits the three to close it out. 30-19 is the score here at the half between South Harrison and Stanberry boys. We'll be back for the United Country Nelson halftime show after this commercial break.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor? Come to El Nopal, where every bite tastes like home. From sizzling fajitas and street-style tacos to delectable desserts, El Nopal brings the true taste of Mexico to your table. And now, we can bring the fiesta to you. Book the El Nopal food truck for birthdays, weddings, or any special event. And let us serve up tradition on wheels. El Nopal, authentic Mexican food made with love.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot debit card. For each swipe of your Mascot debit card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by a branch today to get your Mascot debit card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Bethany Building Center is your locally owned source for quality building supplies, lumber, hardware, plumbing, and electrical needs. Whether you're starting new construction, tackling a remodel, or putting up a pole barn or shed, our team is here to help. We're proud to carry a full line of steel power equipment, including trimmers, chainsaws, and pressure washers, as well as trusted power tools from top brands like Milwaukee and DeWalt. Bethany Building Center, everything for the builder and the do-it-yourselfer.
Love is in the air. This is Rhonda at Little Clara's Garden, and we have just what you need for Valentine's Day. Flowers, balloons, candy bouquets, stuffed animals, and more. Whether it's roses or wildflowers, we have what her heart desires. Call 425-3000, come see us, 1508 Main Street, or shop online at littleclarasgarden.com. Happy Valentine's Day!
This is the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show on Bulldog Sports TV. Remember, no one knows the country like they do.
All right, Chip Rainey here as we're at the half. South Harrison boys lead Stanberry 30-19. And just kind of checking all of our stuff here, making sure everything is updating correctly. Just wanted to mention that the scoreboard, so we'll make sure when we get back to that we can get it updated as we're here on the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. And we appreciate everyone tuned in as it is senior night here at South Harrison. South Harrison girls got a 53-48 victory over Stanberry girls. It was a game that was nip and tuck in the first quarter. South Harrison was able to pull away a little there in the second. Stanberry closed it out, and it was 27-19. South Harrison was up 14, I think, at one point. Ended up being an 8-point game at half. Then the third quarter, 38-34, and so Stanberry went on a nice run there in the third. And then South Harrison pulled back out in the fourth. Then late, South Harrison with some turnovers, and Stanberry made them pay offensively, and they were able to make it a close ball game late. The biggest thing for Stanberry, they just simply ran out of time and weren't able to finish that off and try to make the comeback. South Harrison did, though, continue to hold on and score enough that they were able to hold on and get the victory, which is a big one after a two-game skid. Here, boys, 30-19. It was all South Harrison early. It was 19-2 at the end of the quarter, and then Stanberry scored 17 to South Harrison's 11 there in the second quarter after Coach Nick Groomer gave them a little pep talk at the end of the quarter as the senior girls are being celebrated here with the dance team. We'll go ahead and switch over real quick, get their final bow here on senior night as the senior dancers will make their way off here on the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. Tomorrow night, we'll be here again on Bulldog Sports TV, but it'll be wrestling tomorrow night. We hope you enjoyed if you were able to watch the interview we had with Coach Casey McFall from last week that we played. And we will be with the wrestling team tomorrow night. I'll be joined by Jeremy Van Meter, who is on the mic tonight for South Harrison. He'll be joining me to call our wrestling meet tomorrow night. And it's a quad meet. So we'll be ready for that. We'll go ahead and step away, be back for more of the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show after this commercial break.
Harrison County Community Hospital, your trusted hometown healthcare provider. We're here for you with a 24-hour emergency department, inpatient and outpatient care, and a full range of health services. Our primary care clinics in Bethany, Eagleville, and Pattonsburg are here to meet your everyday health needs. And we're growing with you. Soon we'll open our brand new state-of-the-art hospital. At Harrison County Community Hospital, you'll find compassionate, dependable care. Nowhere are you more important than right here. Looking for a fresh style? Come to Hairspray Salon, your full-service destination for beauty. From cuts, coloring, and perms to flawless formal styles and makeup, our stylists do it all. Treat yourself with gel, dip, or acrylic nails, plus relaxing pedicures and professional waxing services. Need a thoughtful gift? Ask about our gift certificates. Hairspray Salon is open Monday through Friday, with Saturdays available by appointment. Feel confident, look beautiful at Hairspray Salon.
Have friends or family coming to Bethany? Give them a home away from home at Hidden Acres Cabin Rentals. In the rolling hills of Bethany, our cozy cabins start at $140 a night and include everything guests need to relax: private space, modern amenities, and a peaceful country setting. Book a cabin today at hiddenacrescabinrentals.com or call 660-373-9927. Hidden Acres Cabins. Comfort for your guests, just minutes from you.
All right, CF Rennie back here on the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show. As coming up, getting ready to start the third quarter, it is 30-19, South Harrison with the lead over Stanberry in the boys' action. Remember, South Harrison girls got the 53-48 win over the Stanberry girls. And we talked about that game was going to be an interesting one because both teams leading their respective conferences. Stanberry in the GRC West, South Harrison in the GRC. And South Harrison one more game in the GRC at Putnam County this Thursday, and a chance to go undefeated for 4 years in a row with this group of seniors, which would be a huge accomplishment for that group, as well as Coach Kel Watson and his staff. Right now, the boys, South Harrison lead 30-19. We mentioned it was 19-2 at the end of the first quarter. And then Stanberry able to score 17 to South Harrison's 11 there in the second quarter to make it a ball game here where they're at least within striking distance going into the second half. South Harrison a little shorthanded tonight, but has played pretty well. And you've got some good offense out of a couple of seniors in Brody Templeton and Jack Fournette. They both scored pretty well tonight. South Harrison has hit a couple threes. Stanberry's hit a couple to answer back as well. And we'll be back for the second half here as we step away on the United Country Nelson Real Estate Halftime Show.
Green Hills Insurance, LLC of Bethany is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency providing coverage since 1996. They're licensed to operate in Missouri, Iowa, and Kansas, offering competitive rates with top carriers. They can insure a wide variety of risks, including home, farm, auto, boats, RVs, equipment, business owners, commercial buildings, bonds, and more. Located on the south side of the square in Bethany, stop by or give them a call at 660-425-7900. At Green Hills Insurance, if you need it insured, they've got you covered.
All right, CF Rennie back here real quick as we're getting ready to start the second half. Want to thank all of our sponsors on Bulldog Sports TV: Harrison County Community Hospital, O'Neill's Home Furnishings, Floor Coverings, Little Claire's Garden. Remember, it's Valentine's Day coming up. Rhonda's reminded you of that in her ads. Green Hills Insurance, Hidden Acres Cabins, Petty John Auto, as well as Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, Advanced Tire, Bethany Building Center, United Country Nelson Real Estate, El Nopal Authentic Mexican Food, BTC Bank, GRM Networks, Shelter Insurance, Shane Jones and Bethany, Hairspray Salon, and the Bethany Fuel Depot. And they got it started quick, and South Harrison puts the shot up, no good. And here comes Stanberry the other way. As we'll get see if we can get our scoreboard updated here and hope that it's updating on the screen as well. We'll check it as we look at, and Stanberry gets a 3. Groomer gets it to drop, and it's 30-22. Cornett leaves it inside to Templeton. He's fouled on the other end. See if we can pull up our YouTube channel, make sure our scoreboard. Templeton was going in. Everything's just here behind. We'll see if we get our score, and it is updated here. 30-22. Templeton leaves that one short. So appreciate everyone watching on Facebook and YouTube here on Bulldog Sports TV. 8-point game now. Templeton can't get either one, and Stanberry a chance to close it even tighter. Get the ball to Stoll. Holtzclaw to Groomer. Has it tipped out by Cornett. They'll stay with the Bulldogs from Stanberry. Stoll gets it. Gets it to Ginther. Leave it underneath. Tipped away. And Pitzenbarger comes away with it. He'll push it into Templeton. Lefty puts it up off the board and in. Nice steal that time by Pitzenbarger. Then he took care of it. Got the ball in. And it's tipped away again. Pitzenbarger comes up with it. Gets it ahead to Cornett. Right hand left it short. Taggart goes in. He hits the deck. No call. Henry comes up with it. Gets it to Pitzenbarger. He'll drive. Leave it up for Templeton. A lot of contact. No calls here. Taggart will reset here to Cornett. We appreciate you keeping us up to date. Technology as always. You never know what's going to happen. Taggart has it. Works it inside to Henry. Boy, the double team, actually a triple team came. Then a foul by Stoll. Cornett will inbound with 5:59 to go. We appreciate everyone that tunes in. South Harrison gets it in. Pitzenbarger has it. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Cornett. He'll look to drive. Finds Taggart. Top of the key. Gives it to Henry. He'll drive down the middle of the lane. He's fouled on his way to the hoop. So Henry will go to the line. 5:45 to go here in the third period. Trevor Henry, who had a pretty good start for the Bulldogs, and then cooled down a little bit as Heidi and Parman into the game for Stanberry. South Harrison trying to get this one to go. Henry can't get it, but nice rebound across the lane by Templeton. Cornett, boy, thought about a deep three, and the defender came out on him, and then he picks it up, gets it to Henry in the corner. Leaves it for Templeton. He'll drive baseline, nowhere to go, puts it up off the board and in. Boy, there wasn't much room, but Brody Templeton's having a nice game here on senior night. That will be the fourth foul on Jaron Stoll, and that gets Brant Jensen in. Pitzenbarger checks out. The senior had a couple of nice steals and an assist on one as Templeton gets the old-fashioned three-point play. South Harrison pushes it back out. Stanberry basketball. Man-to-man defense from South Harrison. Heidi has it, looks to drive, picks up his dribble. Gets it to Parman. Stolen away by Templeton. He'll keep it. Get it off to Paxton Pack. Swing it around to Henry. Boy, they got Taggart wide open in the corner. They didn't find him. Cornett has it. He gets the defender in the air. Ginther. Boy, cross-court dangerous pass. Almost stolen away by Stanberry. And then Pack has it. Tipped away. Taggart now. Checked by Heidi. Gets it to Cornett. Top of the key. He rejects the screen, steps into the lane, puts it up, and we'll see if that's good. Basket counts, so we'll just shoot one here. Fifth team foul. Stanberry here early, 4:50 to go in the third. Cornett gets the free throw to drop. 38-22. Graham comes out with his third. Stanberry basketball. Ginther. Boy, no one picks him up, and then he's hammered by Taggart. And that time South Harrison again just fell asleep defensively. They did it right before the half and gave up a three. That time no one picked up ball. Ginther did a nice job of just driving in, right? You always want to tell your offense players, he gets the first free throw, right? You're going to go, as that's the third on Taggart. He'll come out, and Chewy Bravo in, right? If no one's going to pick you up, you just keep going until you get stopped, and he did a nice job and gets both free throws. 38-24. Cornett picked up at half court by Ginther. Gets the screen from Henry. Now the double team comes from Holtzclaw. Gets it to Henry, boy. At some point he's going to pull the trigger on that, Cornett will. Templeton kicks it to Cornett on those deep threes. He comes up on his toes, and he's looking to see if he can get the defender up. Back to Templeton, now to Paxton Pack. He'll drive. Kick it to Bravo in the corner for three. Left that one short, but fouled his shot. Templeton gets it into the corner. Cornett drives, wide strides, can't get it to fall. Henry working hard underneath, can't get it to go. Rebound this time, Stanberry. This time, South Harrison picks Ginther up. Heidi has it. He'll look to drive. Kick it to Parman. Up top to Jensen. Back to Heidi. Left deep wing. Holtzclaw. Up top. Tipped away from Parman, but stays with Stanberry. Heidi has it. He'll drive against Paxton Pack. He's fouled on his way to the hoop. He'll shoot two. Three and a half to go here. 38-24. South Harrison with the lead. We get the free throw. 38-25. Jax Heidi. Get a second one. Second free throw. Boy, rims out. Used a lot of the rim. Templeton comes away with it. Gets it to Cornett. He's checked by Ginther, who's done a nice job on it. Paxton Pack had it, thought about a three, drives in, tipped away, swing it to Cornett from Bravo. He's fouled. It's on the floor, but he will shoot because that is 5 team fouls on Stanberry. 3:12 to go here in the third. So South Harrison will be shooting the rest of the quarter here. Only 2 team fouls on South Harrison. Senior Cornett swishes it through. Hudson Groomer back in, checks in for Drew Parman. Second free throw on the way. Uses all the rim, drops in. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Be back after this commercial break.
Remember when filling up your car meant more than just pumping gas? At Bethany Fuel Depot, we're bringing that service back. We'll fill your tank, clean your windshield, and send you on your way with a smile, just like the good old days. Inside, you'll find a general store with vintage candy, nostalgic treats, and unique gifts. We're open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., with pumps available 24/7. Find us across from Petty John's, Bethany Fuel Depot, full service and full of charm.
When it comes to keeping your wheels rolling, Advanced Tire has you covered. From passenger and light duty to commercial and agricultural tires, they stock all major brands and sizes. Their team handles mounting, balancing, tire repairs, rotations, and motor vehicle inspections quickly and reliably. And for hard-working local farmers, Advanced Tire offers on-the-farm tire repair service to keep your operation moving. Family owned for 17 years, Advance Tire is proud to serve the Bethany area with fast, dependable, community-rooted service.
All right, CF Rainey back here after the timeout. The made free throws. It'll be Stanberry ball. They trail 25-40. 3:10 on the clock here in the third. Ginther gets it in to Jensen. Swing it through Heidi, and then Groomer for three. Too long. Rebound. Foul on the rebound, and Heidi is fouled by Henry. So it'll be Stanberry basketball underneath the basket here. Second foul on Henry. Third team foul on South Harrison. That time, touch. Jet Cornett with that big vertical jumps up and tips the pass from Groomer, and then it's off Groomer as he's trying to step back in. South Harrison gets it in to Templeton. He'll give it back to Cornett. Crosses midcourt. Bravo with it. 2:50 to go. South Harrison with the dribble drive. Kick it out for three. That one spins out of the hand of Paxton Pack. No good. Ginther into the front court, into the corner for three. That one's good. From Jensen. Coach Nick Groomer trying to get his team to make a run here. They trail by 12, 2:20 to go. Henry into the lane, up and in. He's done a nice job when he gets in there, muscling it up. That's Trevor Henry, and he's a kid, as a sophomore. Played quite a bit as a freshman because he had to, but as a sophomore has definitely added some muscle and is able to do that much better than he did a year ago. Paxton Pack with the steal. Tipped away from him, but right into the hands of Jack Cornett. South Harrison stays with it. Under 2 to go now in the third. Pack drives, kicks to Cornett for three in the corner, and that one's good. So just that quickly, South Harrison extends back. 45-28. Ginther gets it to Heidi. To Jensen. He'll spin away between two defenders, put it off the rim, gets it to hang and drop. South Harrison quickly the other way. Henry. Paxton Pack, minute 20 to go. Nice little backdoor cut by Cornett, and again, sometimes he just scoops it, and he's able to get it to go, but quickly the other end. That time it was Ginther fouled by Cornett. He's pushed that a couple times, pushed that pace, and kind of caught South Harrison snoozing defensively. He'll go to the free throw line, just the first foul on Jet Cornett. Fourth team foul on South Harrison. That free throw swishes through. Subs into the game. Marshall Holtzcall checks in for Paxton Pack. Number of subs in here for Stanberry. It's a minute 10 to go in the third. Free throw swishes through. South Harrison will get it in to Cornett. He'll be checked by Ginther. Cross half court. Kicks leaves for Templeton. Now Bravo. Cornett, little step back. Gets around the defender. Leaves it for Templeton. He'll drive underneath the backboard, leave it underneath for Henry. Now three for Holtzclaw. Can't get it to go. Rebound Evans and Stanberry. Ginther has it with 40 seconds. Cross midcourt. Gets it to Groomer. Into the corner. To Parman. Back to Evans. Parman again in the corner. Evans about ran into it there as he was looking to set a screen. Ginther gets the screen and then steps behind it and rattles in a three. He's had a nice game tonight. South Harrison simply just zoomed below. 14 seconds to go. Cornett has it. He goes around, kicks it to Templeton with 7. Dribbles across, no call. Ginther has it. He'll look to push. No shots. And that's where we'll end at 47-35 at the end of 3. We'll be back for the final period after this commercial timeout.
United Country Nelson Real Estate is your trusted place to go when looking to buy or sell. Licensed in 3 states, our team of experienced agents is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a home in town, wide open farmland, hunting and recreational property, or that perfect piece of land to call your own. With United Country Nelson Real Estate, you get the best of both worlds. Personal hometown service backed by nationwide exposure. Find us online at nelsonsoldit.com, and remember, no one knows the country like we do.
At Petty John Auto Center, we put customers first, making car buying easy and stress-free with honest pricing and no hidden fees. Choose from 9 trusted brands of new cars: Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, plus more than 250 quality pre-owned vehicles. Our service department is here to keep you on the road with confidence. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bethany, Albany, and Trenton, or browse our inventory anytime at pettyjohnauto.com.
All right, CF Rennie back here. It's going to be Stanberry ball to begin the 4th period. Pitsenbarger back out there for South Harrison. South Harrison leads by 12. Stanberry's made a couple of runs. South Harrison's pushed it out, then Stanberry will make a run. Evans has it. Ginther gets the defender in the air and gets him to hang, puts it up. Boy, he's had a nice night. I'm not keeping stats, but he's definitely the leading scorer for Stanberry. South Harrison Cornett, he's directing traffic out here. It's a 10-point game. Pitsenbarger looks to drive, kicks it to Henry. Swinging across to Cornett. See if they'll clear out. They don't. Holtzclaw has it, swings it to Pitsenbarger. Back to Cornett between the circles. He'll reset. Taggart has it left wing, drives into the lane, kicks it to Holtzclaw. Cornett, they leave him alone. He leaves that one long. Pitsenbarger, though, with a rebound. Nice pass from Cornett into Taggart for 2. Little touch pass. Pitsenbarger, he's had a couple of hustle plays tonight. Hasn't scored, but the senior's got some hustle plays, and that time the rebound hangs, and then Pitsenbarger is fouled by Evans on the rebound attempt as it kind of hung up off the tip. So it'll be South Harrison basketball. Second on Evans. First team foul here. We'll get a couple subs in as Stoll and Jake Holtzclaw in for Stanberry. South Harrison will get it in to Cornett. He'll walk it up. Get it across midcourt, get it over to Taggart, looks inside, high post. That time to Henry, and then 3 blocked, tipped by Groomer from Marshall Holtzclaw. Evans has it in the corner, and he's fouled by Pitsenbarger. His second, team first here, and it'll be Stanberry basketball on the far sideline. Get it into Stoll. He'll direct traffic. Pitsenbarger again, jumped that pass, meant for Evans. Parker Evans, just checking that out. He's just a sophomore, has a nice mustache for a young man. Stanberry ball, and it'll be Stoll to bring it down. Get it to Parman, into the corner to Groomer. That 3 doesn't go. Rebound tipped around, and then we got a foul here. Pitsenbarger, another hustle play. He got after the loose ball, and he's fouled. That'll get Aiden Graham up as he'll check in for Drew Parman. South Harrison. Cornett brings it up. Get it to Taggart, to Holtzclaw. Pitsenbarger looks to drive, lost it on his way through. It's tipped. It'll stay with South Harrison. 5:53 to go here. 49-37 is the South Harrison lead. They've got the basketball on the far end. They'll get it into Pitsenbarger. Up to Holtzclaw. Taggart. South Harrison will use a little clock here. Back to Pitsenbarger. They'll put it on the floor. Scoop it over to Cornett. Coming up on 5.5 to go. Pitsenbarger, boy, has a dangerous pass. Holtzclaw gets it back to Cornett. He'll drive across the lane, kick it to Taggart for 3. He knocks it down. Templeton up off the bench. It's been a bit since he's been in. He's had a good game tonight, the senior. 52-37. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Be back after this commercial break.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most. To find your local agent, visit shelterinsurance.com.
See Agent Shane Jones in Bethany for all of your insurance needs.
All right, CF Rennie back here. South Harrison leads Stanberry 52-37. Stanberry basketball after the timeout. Stoll gets to Heidi, to Ginther, back to Stoll. Heidi has it top of the key. Puts on the floor. Ginther out on the right wing. Work it inside to the high post. Then he'll get a 3 on the kick out. Boy, that ball just died right on the edge of the rim. Jensen couldn't get it to go down. Jet Cornett quickly the other end. Then he'll back it out. Pitsenbarger looks to drive. Leaves it for Templeton, who gets it to drop. Nice assists by Pitsenbarger. 13 foul Stanberry. Third foul on Heidi. Templeton can't get the old-fashioned three-point play to go. Stanberry clears the boards. Ginther picks it up, works it inside. Boy, nice block that time by Templeton. Another hustle play. Another hustle play by Pitsenbarger. He's making the most of his minutes here in the game tonight as a senior. Cooper Jones will check in for South Harrison. 4.5 to go. Checks in for Henry. Taggart inbounds. Cornett will walk it up. South Harrison wants to use time, I would assume, here. Don't want to necessarily go into total time kill, but don't want anything too quick. Taggart back to Cornett. Pitsenbarger on the left wing. He'll look to drive. Gets in there. Nowhere to go. Boy, he got the defender to come off. Gets it out top to Templeton. I don't think he realized he could have probably spun back for that shot. Pitsenbarger in the corner. South Harrison trying to get him a bucket. He spins into the defender. Kicks it to Templeton. He'll take a 3. That one too long. Taggart goes up to get it. South Harrison can reset. Cornett swings it to Pitsenbarger. Inside to Templeton. Templeton puts it up, and it'll count. Again, he's had a nice game, especially around the basket tonight. And Pitsenbarger, again, is finding his teammates being able to get easy baskets. Stoll fouls out. He'll go to the sideline here, and Groomer checks in for him. Templeton at the line. South Harrison with the 56-37 lead. That one long. Rebound at Stanberry. We'll get the ball to Parker Ginther, who'll bring it up. 3 from Heidi off the back iron, no good. Cooper Jones gets the rebound. He clears it. Tipped around, and Heidi going for the steal. South Harrison had a couple guys there. Jet Cornett tells his teammate to inbound it to him. Pitsenbarger will inbound it. Taggart checks out as Bravo checks in. Cornett gets it across to Bravo. 3:20 to go. Dangerous pass, almost stolen away, and then another one almost stolen away, and then it is tipped around, and Stanberry comes up with it. Groomer into the front court, leaves it for Ginther for 3, and he drops it in. Teardrop shot from the left lane. 16-point game. South Harrison with the ball. 3 minutes to go. Groomer is on the deck. Bravo took the three. That one was down and came back out. Maybe a little too quick there. Graham clears the board. Ginther looks to go, and again, no one picks him up, and he'll pull up. That one tipped around, stays with Stanberry. Graham has it. Tries to leap for Groomer, goes out of bounds. Turnover to South Harrison. A little frantic pace that time offensively for Stanberry. Heidi checks out. Evans checks in. I think as well as Parman. South Harrison gets on the far side. Jet Cornett has it. He's looking for a screen. The screen backed away. Now leave it inside to Pitzenbarger. Put it up. Can't get it. Too strong. I think he thought the defender was right there by him. And then Brody Templeton dives onto the floor to save it. South Harrison will get Joel Juarez as well as Marshall Holtzclaw and Paxton Pack back into the game. Jet Cornett will come out, the senior. All the seniors come out. Pitzenbarger, Templeton, and Cornett to the applause of the crowd here. 2:25 to go. South Harrison with the 16-point lead. Quinn Jensen, freshman, comes in for Ginther, and so both coaches getting their bench some playing time here. 2:20 to go. Evans has it, swings it to Quinn Jensen. Swing around to Groomer on the right wing, looks inside. Gets the defender on his back. Gets it to Evans. Quinn Jensen drives into the lane. Little runner, no good. Cooper Jones clears it. Nice, strong rebound by him. Chewy Bravo into the lane. And he is called for a carry on his way to the lane. Drake Ginther checks in for Groomer. Minute 52 to go, 56-40. South Harrison with the lead. Stanberry works it around into the corner. Quinn Jensen drops it. They work it back to Drake Ginther. He steps back too strong. Jensen, though, it's a rebound. Puts it up off the backboard and in. Paxton Pack will take over the ball handling now that Jet Cornett's on the sideline. South Harrison, he'll take a three and drops it. He's the guy we mentioned. He'd been sick earlier in the day. Wasn't sure if he's going to play or not. Hasn't done a lot offensively, but he's able to knock that one down. And the ball out of bounds is Stanberry trying to work it inside to Connor Keogh. South Harrison basketball. They're just trying to close it out here. A minute to go. Paxton Pack gets over to Marshall Holtzclaw on the right wing. He'll drive lane. Kick it out to Joel Juarez for three. Left it long. Holtzclaw chased it down. I think they're going to say he stepped on the inline when he was coming for the rebound, so he couldn't be the first to touch it there. Stanberry basketball, 40 seconds go. Chewy Bravo got the tip still. Then he'll get it up court to Paxton Pack, who hangs and puts it off the backboard. 61-42. Nice steal by Bravo. They get it up to his teammate, Paxton Pack. That is a foul, as Brant Jensen will go to the line. We'll actually call the foul on Marshall Holtzclaw on the reach. So it wasn't on the block attempt that time. 19.6 on the clock. Jensen makes the first. 61-43. Second free throw from Jensen. Good as well. South Harrison will get it into Paxton Pack. He's checked by Evans in the backcourt. Gets it to Marshall Holtzclaw. He'll look to drive, has it tipped away, gets it to Bravo. 9 seconds. He'll back it out. Defense holds off, and that'll be the final. South Harrison 61, Stanberry 44. So South Harrison gets the sweep of Stanberry tonight. 61-44 here on the boys' side. It was 53-48 on the girls' side. And we're going to go ahead and step away and say good night to you. We'll be back here tomorrow night with wrestling. Again, we appreciate everyone tuned in. Thanks again to all of our sponsors, Harrison County Community Hospital, O'Neill's Home Furnishings and Floor Coverings, Little Claire's Garden, Green Hills Insurance, Hidden Acres Cabins, Petty John Auto Center, Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, Advanced Tire, Bethany Building Center, United Country Nelson Real Estate, an auction company, El Nopal Authentic Mexican Food, BTC Bank, GRM Network, Shelter Insurance, Shane Jones and Bethany Hairspray Salon, and the Bethany Fuel Depot. So we appreciate you tuning in again tonight, and we look forward to being with you tomorrow night with wrestling here from South Harrison. CF Rating for Bulldog Sports TV saying good evening, and we'll see you next time.